So is it time to stampede to the travel agent for that overseas holiday or start eyeing off electronic goods for Christmas? Alan Kohler, the man behind the Eureka Report and host of Inside Business, joins me now from Melbourne. And Alan, there could be an upside to the rising dollar. It could help keep a lid on interest rates.
Well, that's right, because it keeps the prices of imported goods down, so that helps to suppress inflation. And in a sense, the rising dollar is doing part of the Reserve Bank's job for it. The Reserve Bank clearly has said that it's worried about inflation, it's worried about the strength of the economy, and that everyone expected, in fact most of the economists expected there'd be a rate increase last Tuesday. That didn't occur, but most people now think it'll be in November. And maybe if the dollar keeps going, there won't be another rate hike in November, and there won't be one for the rest of this year and into next year because of the strength of the dollar.
So, Alan, what's your tip? Will the Australian dollar reach parity with the US dollar anytime soon?
Well, it's pretty well at parity now, isn't it? I mean, it was 99.2, as you said, last night. You know, so I think it's kind of academic whether it hits a dollar. It probably will. And the question is whether it keeps going to $1.10 and beyond. I think on balance it probably will, although there's, you know, it's always a sawtooth motion, these things. It's likely to go up and down along the way. But the prospects for the Australian economy are very good, thanks to rising commodity prices, and the prospects for the American economy and therefore the US dollar are very bad. So you've got to say that over the medium term, the US dollar and the Australian dollar are definitely going in different directions.
But Alan, what about exporters? Clearly for them a strong dollar is a double-edged sword.
Sure is, and bureaucrats, Ken Henry of Treasury has been warning about the two-speed economy for a while now, which is to say that there's a resources boom. The resources sector is one speed, going really fast. Because of the strong dollar, other exporters, such as farmers and manufacturers, do it tough. And that is true. The thing is that at the moment, it's not happening. We've got a very strong dollar, 98, 99 cents, as we know, and unemployment is still 5.1%, and most of the jobs are being created in the East Coast, Melbourne and Sydney. So really, at this stage, no sign of a problem, but obviously exporters are squawking because they will begin to hurt. But overall, the economy is not suffering as a result.
And just briefly, Alan, what can we expect on Inside Business this Sunday?
Well, on Sunday, the QR National Prospectus comes out, which is the biggest float for a long time. And we've got an exclusive interview with the CEO of the company, it's QR National, Lance Hockridge, head of the prospectus.
Alan Kohler in Melbourne, thank you.
My pleasure.